Dr. Memet Oz, the, TV doctor who's had some questionable medical advice. In fact, recent analysis actually shows the majority of his medical advice actually goes against medical community. But either way, he is the Republican candidate for Senate in Pennsylvania, and he is running one of the worst campaigns that I think we have seen in modern times. The latest polls that came out at the end of this past week show that John Federman, his Democratic opponent, currently the lieutenant governor, has an 11-point lead, and Federman's not even out there campaigning. He's recovering from his stroke. But Federman is doing such a good job of going after Oz online that he doesn't even have to get out there and campaign yet. He can take all the time he needs to recover, while Dr. Oz simply buries himself. And Oz, of course, has been endorsed by Donald Trump. Donald Trump, during his endorsement, said that women should love Dr. Oz. He said, quote, "Women in particular are drawn to Dr. Oz for his advice and counsel. I have seen this many times over the years. They know him, believe in him, and trust him." And yet somehow Dr. Oz only has the support of 28% of women, while Federman has 55%. So, yep, your endorsement not exactly doing what you think it is, and your prediction, of course, is horribly, horribly wrong. And Donald Trump's getting pissed. And you know who he's pissed off at, according to reporters? He is allegedly angry right now at Sean Hannity. Let me read this. This is from reporter Tara Palmieri, who said, "My sources say that Trump has started to complain about how Oz is running his campaign to the man who pushed the endorsement, Sean Hannity." So Fox News' own Sean Hannity, the man who had a direct line into Donald Trump throughout the entire administration, probably still does, apparently pushed Donald Trump to go and endorse Dr. Oz. Now, Trump's mad at Hannity, complaining to him, "Look at how bad he's doing. You made me do this." And now the guy is failing disgustingly, humiliatingly. Because you see here, folks, the Oz endorsement from Donald Trump was actually one of the instances where somebody who was not doing so well got the Trump endorsement, and then they ended up winning. It was a razor-thin margin that did go to a recount, but ultimately Oz won. Kind of like over in Ohio with J.D. Vance. J.D. Vance was in third place. Trump endorsed him. He went up. And now, of course, Vance is also, by the way, struggling in the polls. But Oz, in particular, was a massive gamble for Donald Trump. Massive. So if Oz loses in November, Trump looks worse than Oz, right? That's what's happening here, or at least in the eyes of Trump. He looks worse than Dr. Oz does. So you lash out and you attack the guy who made you do it, which is Sean Hannity. And Hannity's got his own problems with Dr. Oz, too, because his own network has started talking about how horrible Dr. Oz is, in fact, doing. They recently talked about the polls that I mentioned, Fetterman's up 11 points. The network also noted, quote, according to Raw Story, "Oz is ridiculed as a carpetbagger from New Jersey, and 52% don't think the celebrity surgeon is familiar enough with Pennsylvania to be effective." Because, of course, that is also one of the big attacks from the Fetterman campaign and pretty much everybody online. The fact that up until very recently, Dr. Oz lived in New Jersey and has repeatedly over the years talked about living in New Jersey, being a New Jersey guy. So Fetterman gets New Jersey figures, New Jersey idols, famous people from New Jersey to come out and talk about New Jersey resident Dr. Oz. He actually got a state lawmaker to put forward a motion to honor Dr. Oz as a great citizen of New Jersey. It's great because it is a massive troll campaign. Dr. Oz is trying his best to fight back and he's failing miserably, but ultimately it comes back to that Trump endorsement. Pushed, of course, by Sean Hannity. When your own network starts talking about how bad this guy is doing, and you're the one who pushed the former president to do this, it all rests on Sean Hannity's shoulders. And he, Donald Trump, and Dr. Oz are probably going to look like even bigger idiots than usual once the voting ends in November. Hey everyone, this is Aspen. And did you know that for the low cost of $0 per day, you can subscribe to the Fair and Balanced YouTube channel. We also encourage you to like, comment, and share. But again, click that subscribe button and help Aspen not be so grumpy.